falling in love with you.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the best songs to play at a wedding.
Darling, just hold my hand, be my girl, I'll be your man.
Number 30, The One, Kodaline. Love ballads are always a popular choice for a wedding, and for good reason.
And I'll be yours completely, for better or for worse.
They're beautiful, meaningful, and usually manage to bring at least some in the crowd to tears. The One is a great example of this. Kodaline is well known for their emotive work, and here they talk about being completely devoted to one's romantic partner. Using beautiful imagery about summer, rain, and two hearts becoming one, they really paint a picture of a loving romance. The track is chock full of heartfelt words set to moving music, so you can't go wrong walking down the aisle or dancing with your new spouse to it. Number 29, Golden Hour, Kacey Musgraves. Kacey Musgraves has the voice of an angel, and many of her songs are sure to make listeners swoon.
Baby, don't you know that you're my golden hour?
Indeed, she's no stranger to exploring love in tunes like Butterflies and Love is a Wild Thing, which are from her Golden Hour album.
Love is a wild thing.
But our top pick of hers has to be the one after which said album is named. It's beautifully simple, with lyrics that illustrate the joy of having someone who lights up your world to share life with.
But looking through your eyes, it looks like paradise.
Just hearing Golden Hour makes us content and hopeful, which are two feelings a couple in love should definitely be experiencing on their wedding day.
I know, everything's gonna be alright. Golden hour.
Number 28, We've Only Just Begun, Carpenters. Here's a pop rock number with delicate vocals that deliver the chills. The title, We've Only Just Begun, pretty much says it all. A wedding day is, in one regard, a culmination of the relationship you've built with your partner thus far. But of course, it also represents a new chapter of the love story that's just getting started.
White lace and promises.
This moving track's lyrics are both loving and optimistic, meaning the end result is perfect to accompany anyone on their journey to tying the knot. The Carpenter siblings gave us one of the most romantic songs out there. We don't see why anyone would say no to incorporating it into their big day.
And yes, we've just begun.
Number 27, It's Your Love, Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. What's better than a love song? Well, how about one performed by two people who really are in love?
It's your love, it just does something to me.
Faith Hill and Tim McGraw have several duets in their catalogue, and It's Your Love isn't one of, if not the most, well-known of these by accident. Soft country numbers are a fantastic choice for a first dance, and the message in this one will surely resonate with any and all newlyweds.
It's a beautiful thing, don't think I can keep it all in.
It seemingly conveys how spouse McGraw and Hill feel about each other, expressing the fulfillment that comes from finding your person in the process. In other words, it's an ideal fit for a white veil occasion.
It's your
Number 26, How Long Will I Love You, Ellie Goulding. This tune was originally released in 1990 by the Waterboys.
How long will I love you? As long as stars are above you.
But it's Ellie Goulding's 2013 version, also featured on About Time soundtrack, that has stuck with us as a wedding contender.
How long will I want you? As long as you want me to.
The words about a love and devotion that'll endure forever are nothing short of touching, and Golding's delivery takes the emotion to the next level. Of course, it's not the only track from a romance film soundtrack she's given us. Love Me Like You Do from 50 Shades of Grey is also absolutely gorgeous.
What are you waiting for? Love me like you do. Love me like you do.
Still, we think there's just something about the energy permeating How Long Will I Love You that's sure to elevate a first dance.
How long will I love you? As long as stars are above you.
Number 25, From This Moment On, Shania Twain. Shania Twain can sing about heartbreak, but she also knows how to make a real impact and put a smile on our faces with numbers about pure love, like You're Still the One.
The one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life.
But it's from this moment on that makes our hearts flutter the most and compels us to sway on the dance floor with the love of our lives on that most special of occasions.
I can't wait to live my life with you. I can't wait to start.
The gentle, heartwarming music is enough to bring us to tears, but pair it with the heartfelt lyrics, and it's no wonder we're emotional wrecks. It basically plays out like a set of vows, making it a flawless choice for a day of love.
From this moment on.
Number 24, Bless the Broken Road, Rascal Flatts. Often it's the hard times in life that lead to something beautiful, and we can be grateful for the ups and downs that ultimately lead us to joy.
Notice who broke my heart. They were like no other stars.
That's what Bless the Broken Road is all about. The nitty-gritty dirt band's original is amazing, and many artists have since put their own spin on it. If you ask us, it's the Rascal Flatts cover that should be blasting when one is dancing with their betrothed.
Every long, long stream led me to where you are.
The journey to finding love can be messy and turbulent. This delicate country pop hit knows that, but it also knows the destination is worth it. Playing it on one's wedding day is a great way to show appreciation for your partner.
And that led me straight to you.
Number 23, All My Life, Casey and JoJo. Arguably the most popular song from Casey and JoJo is also their most romantic.
I will never find another lover sweeter than you.
The R&B ballad is unique, meaning it's sure to appeal to couples who want to make their nuptials their own. It captures the bond that exists when your partner truly is your everything in life. Can you feel our hearts melting? The artist makes it clear they want to spend their lives with their one and only, and express how grateful they are that they've found their match. Not only is it a gorgeous declaration that captures what weddings represent, it's also sure to get your guests ready to celebrate.
Yes, I pray that you do love me too.
Number 22, I Get to Love You, Ruel. If you're looking for a tearjerker to take your big day to the next level, allow us to suggest I Get to Love You.
I get to love you. It's the best thing that I'll ever do.
Ruel sings about how it's a surreal privilege to love the one you're with forever. And isn't appreciating and recognizing that very privilege an integrally special part of one's wedding day?
Your heart I will choose. Forever I'm yours. Forever I do.
The musical styling here is straightforward and emotional, while Ruel's voice is nothing short of enchanting. The lyrics, for their part, will connect with virtually any audience, making this a fantastic ballad to use for any of the events surrounding those all-important I do's.
I get to love you.
Number 21, You Are the Best Thing, Ray LaMontagne. One of the greatest parts of finding the person you're going to spend your life with is knowing you'll have someone with you through thick and thin.
You are the best thing. You are the best thing.
This single is the musical representation of that, and what a breathtaking representation it is. Ray LaMontagne sings about how his troubles seem a lot smaller with the love of his life by his side, because that person is the greatest gift.
When I say this love will never fade away.
There's honesty and sincerity running through each lyric and note, which further bolster this stirring message. It's also just a purely entertaining bop. If You Are the Best Thing isn't a quintessential wedding song, we really don't know what is.
You are the best, the woman I love, the woman I'm gonna love.
Number 20, Come Away With Me, Nora Jones. Nora Jones knows as much as any songwriter about crafting a simple melody that is also unique and memorable.
Come away with me, and I will write you a song.
With Come Away With Me, she needs only a handful of notes and piano keys to weave a musical tapestry that showcases two lovers riding off into the sunset together. Jones's elegant serenade reminds listeners that love doesn't always need a grandiose honeymoon.
We'll kiss on a mountain top. Come away with me, and I'll never stop loving you.
For a couple that wants nothing more than to escape the pressure of life and get lost in each other's arms, this sultry serenade is perfect. Just add one dance floor and one adorable peck on the lips, and you've got the perfect formula for a picturesque first waltz.
Come away with me. Come away with me.
Number 19, Marry Me, Train. How we met is a topic sure to come up at most weddings. With Marry Me, Train frontman Pat Monahan dreamily sings about one of those life-changing moments.
Now that the weight has lifted, love has surely shifted my way.
The song's narrator sees a beautiful stranger in a cafe, and he instantly imagines spending the rest of his life with her. If only he could overcome the insurmountable obstacle of saying hi. Monahan's lyrics emphasize that forever can never be long enough, and they are a bittersweet reminder for a bride and a groom to cherish every single instant that they get to share with each other.
You wear white and I wear out the words I love you, and you're beautiful.
The music video features couples who reminisce about their distinctive meet-cutes. As the intro suggests, Marry Me might be the perfect soundtrack for two newlyweds' first slideshow.
I promise to sing to you when all the music dies.
Number 18, My Eyes, Blake Shelton featuring Gwen Sebastian. Some say true beauty lies in its beholder, and My Eyes is Blake Shelton's contribution to that idea.
Tied up here, wanna let it down, and just let the rest fall to the ground. You take beautiful to the max, can't help myself when you look like that.
This country number focuses on the tunnel vision a person in love might experience when looking upon their love interest. Playful lyrics tease about getting drunk off her red wine-coloured lips and the irresistible magnetism he feels while hypnotised by her visual splendour.
There's a million stars dancing in the sky, a picture perfect moon so bright, but I don't care, I'm looking at you. From where I stand you can't be with you.
Frequently sung with Gwen Sebastian, Blake's former pupil on The Voice, the melody lends itself to vocalists of any gender, and it's easy to imagine young lovers singing it together. The song's enamoured protagonist references the scarcity of items that he doesn't want to take off his partner, making My Eyes a fun and tantalising precursor to a wedding night.
Come a little closer, come a little closer, come a little closer. Love the way you look tonight. My eyes are the only thing I don't want to take off of you.
Number 17, The Only Exception, Paramore. Love is hard, and surviving its hardships can easily make one a cynic. With an atypically restrained track off their album Brand New Eyes, Paramore members Hayley Williams and Josh Farro expressed concerns regarding the supposed steadfast nature of true love.
And we've got to find other ways to make it alone or keep a straight face.
Feelings of doubt about the existence of eternal virtue, as well as fear of its loss once found, are distinctly exhibited in the song's lines. However, these reservations and disbeliefs miraculously wash away when they meet the only exception.
I've got a tight grip on reality, but I can't let go of what's in front of me here.
It's a love letter to the person who makes you believe in fairy tales, and an appreciation of the rocky road that brought the both of you together. Certainly, that's food for thought that belongs on the table with any wedding cake.
Only exception, and I'm on my way to believing.
Number 16, I Won't Give Up, Jason Mraz. During a time of activism and emotional exploration for Jason Mraz, he penned I Won't Give Up, another song that bows its head to the long and difficult journey on the way to forever.
I see that you've come so far to be right where you are. How old is your soul?
Mourz empties his sincerity into each note of this ballad, from the somber lows of the verse to the soaring highs to its gloriously uplifting chorus. He sings with a heavy soul that has endured all a lasting romance requires: compromise, sacrifice, and a profound willingness to learn about one's partner and oneself.
Our differences, they do a lot to teach us how to use the tools and gifts we got here. We got a lot at stake.
The video showcases couples both young and old, who we can imagine have heavily tested their relationships and come out the other side even stronger, and still clasping hands. It's a truly inspiring projection of a couple's future.
I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love.
Number 15, Lover, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift knows how to write about love in all its stages. She also knows how to take familiar phrases and twirl them elegantly into innovative poetry.
And there's a dazzling haze, a mysterious way about you, dear. Have I known you 20 seconds or 20 years?
Please Stand, Borrowed and Blue, All's Well That Ends Well are just a few commonalities spiced up in this song with fresh imagery and usage. She doesn't just take this man, she takes his magnetic force with her guitar string scarred hand.
My heart's been borrowed and yours has been blue. All's well that ends well to end up with you. Swear to be over dramatic and true to my lover.
Lover supposes that happily ever after is finding that person you can live with and leave the Christmas lights up for too long. Were we to say the groom has found that person, then it already sounds like we're starting a best man's toast.
Lover.
Number 14, I Choose You, Sarah Bareilles. Good luck getting this one out of your head after the reception. Why would you want to? Singer-songwriter Sarah Bareilles can really milk a melody out of words, turning the single syllables of choose and you into a heavenly ballet of falsetto. However, adoration from future honeymooners has brought the tune back to life.
Tell the world that we finally got it all right. I choose you.
As she points out, those words are the first of a lifelong love letter.
We are not perfect, we'll learn from our mistakes, and as long as it takes, I will prove my love to you.
For the music video, Bareilles helped two actual couples propose to each other, including their engagement in the film's final cut. With or without the backstory, I Choose You is sure to make a few aortas beat like they're on a first date.
Yes, I do, I do, I do, I do.
13, When a Man Loves a Woman, Percy Sledge, Michael Bolton. Are you Team Percy or Team Michael? Let the battle begin. Percy Sledge originally recorded this iconic soul track in the legendary capital of soul Muscle Shoals, and Michael Bolton resurrected the classic in 1991 with his unmistakable cavernous voice.
When a man loves a woman, can't keep his mind on nothing else.
Whichever version you prefer, both artists reach into the catacombs of their souls and give the words undeniably passionate life. Sledge performs the song to get his then-girlfriend to return to him, as he had no way of getting her back, besides singing his heart out.
He'd give up all his comfort and sleep out in the rain. If she said that's the way it ought to be.
What better way to make folks swoon than the sound of a man laying all his vulnerability on the line for the love of a woman?
That's when a man loves a woman. I know exactly how it feels.
Number 12, Unforgettable, Natalie Cole with Nat King Cole. Sometimes I love you doesn't need 3 words, it just takes one.
Unforgettable. In every way.
Recorded by Nat King Cole in 1951, Unforgettable received a virtual update in 1991. When Cole's daughter Natalie covered the tune, the wizardry of modern technology edited old recordings of Nat King with new performances of Natalie, bringing the two together both on the record and on stage.
And forevermore, that's how you'll stay. That's how you'll stay.
The lyrics require no explanation as to why the subject is the apple of the singer's eye. They are simply unforgettable, as inexplicably as love itself is ineffable. Given the backstory and the interpretive nature of the words, this song could just be easily a father-daughter dance as a couple's first.
So unforgettable, thinks that I am unforgettable too.
Number 11, Make You Feel My Love, Adele. Though Adele adamantly did not want a cover on her debut album, she changed her mind when she heard Bob Dylan's Make You Feel My Love.
I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong.
Perhaps that's a testament to the love song's ability to say genuinely and succinctly what many others have tried. The singer of the lyrics pledges to endure all hardships, harbour any burdens, and journey as far as the world's end for their lover.
No, there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love.
Adele knows exactly the right points to soften and to amplify her one-of-a-kind milky tone as she vocally navigates Dylan's masterpiece. Her version's sincerity and understanding of the source material could explain why it's the version that pops up first after a Google search, and why it's likely to be a popular choice for any ceremony.
Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love.
Number 10, All of Me, John Legend. It seems no wedding DJ's repertoire is complete without this piano ballad on the list. All of Me promises all the happy endings, as it was written about one. Songwriter John Legend composed the piece after being inspired by Chrissy Teigen, who at one time was his fiancée and is now his wife.
You're my downfall, you're my muse, my worst distraction, my rhythm and blues. I can't stop singing, it's ringing in my head for you.
The Billboard Hot 100 #1 has skyrocketed in popularity for weddings, and it is consistently a top contender for first dances. The song is nothing if not romantic, declaring love for both the smooth and the jagged parts of a partner's soul.
Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning.
It it boldly exclaims to want everything that you are and to offer everything that I am in return. And what bride doesn't dream of waking up every day to hear her so-called imperfections called perfect?
'Cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfection.
Number 9. Unchained Melody, The Righteous Brothers. This is the refrain that argues till death do us part is not the end.
My darling, I've hungered for your touch.
When the Righteous Brothers recording of Unchained Melody was used in the 1990 film Ghost, it resurfaced on the music charts in popularity. Besides being part of a movie about love after death, the lyrics already allude to eternal themes, including imagery of flowing rivers and the sea, both undying and everlasting forces of nature.
Lonely riverside, wait for me, wait for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me.
It intensely evokes the yearning one has for a lover and the emptiness felt in their absence. Despite multiple recordings, Bobby Hatfield's vocals have stood the test of time, resonating like the chilling presence of a spectre and soaring like the clouds couples might look to on their special day.
Godspeed your love to
Number 8. Endless Love, Diana Ross and Lionel Richie. No need to bring cheese for the crackers at your hors d'oeuvres table, we've got you covered. It's glorious cheese though, palatably served with the mellifluous harmony of Diana Ross and Lionel Richie.
I want to share all my love with you. No one else will do.
It's yet another excerpt from a movie soundtrack that's earned an invite on many guest lists. Perhaps because brides and grooms can't resist the glorious feeling of imagining their stories as real-life romances. The dreamy duet has been tackled by many subsequent performers, including Shania Twain, Mariah Carey, and Luther Vandross.
I'll hold you close in my arms. I can't resist your charms.
If you and your honey have some pipes and a little reception courage, maybe you can pick up the microphone and add your own names to that list.
And I'll give it all to you, my love, my endless love.
Number 7. Wonderful Tonight, Eric Clapton. One spouse may take forever to choose an outfit while the other is happy to wait, and that's the recipe for making love. Or so Eric Clapton thought, strumming his guitar and waiting on future wife Pattie Boyd to dress for a party.
She's wondering what clothes to wear. She'll put on her makeup and brushes her long blonde hair.
He wrote down a song that he would later play on stage for her at one of his shows the day after taking his vows. Wonderful Tonight is mellow and natural, tenderly observing that grace comes effortlessly when your audience is the one who holds your heart.
And the wonder of it all is that you just don't realize how much I love you.
Clapton's words are a reminder that when romance is real, you and your paramour have the only 4 eyes that truly matter. Play this in the limousine at your own risk, as you may be charmed into skipping the reception altogether.
Oh my darling, you were wonderful. Tonight.
Number 6. Marry You, Bruno Mars. We're going to the chapel and going crazy for this one. Bruno Mars captures the butterflies of a crazy night in Vegas with his electric hit, which has been inspiring proposals and flash mobs worldwide. The narrator exclaims to their main squeeze that on a beautiful night, the smartest dumb thing to do is to get married. It doesn't matter if it lasts after the morning. The singer's only focused on embracing their irrepressible feelings in the moment.
Don't say no, 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 no. Just say yeah, 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 yeah. And we'll go, 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 go. If you're ready, like I'm ready.
Jovial, xylophone-like bells, along with anthemic vibrance in Mourz's voice, are sure to raise dancing juice and make guests feel like champagne bubbles come to life. Why do we love it? Who cares, baby? Let's spin that record and celebrate the fabled union of betrothal and spontaneity.
It's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey, baby, I think I wanna marry you.
Number 5. Everything I do it for you. Bryan Adams. Here's a power ballad for those of us who believe in fairy tales.
Such a heart, such a soul. And when you find me there, you'll search no more.
Bryan Adams' hit single from the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves soundtrack has outlasted its parent movie and continues to make amorous eyes water. Spain, Italy and the UK all hopped on the bandwagon of adoration for the chart-stopper. The vocal performance resonates with fiery heart and stoicism that are sure to drown out both bad English accents and naysayers of love.
I would give it all, I would sacrifice. Don't tell me it's not worth fighting for.
Bryan Adams might be a factory for great wedding songs as we almost bent our knees for heaven, his glorious ode to the discovery of romantic paradise on earth.
Love is all that I need, and I found it there in your heart. Isn't too hard to see, we're in heaven.
Ultimately though, our beating ventricles fluttered for the auditory poetry that warmed even Stewie Griffin's heart.
There's nowhere unless you're there.
Number 4. Can't Help Falling in Love, Elvis Presley. Hail to the King, baby! Based on an 18th century French melody, Can't Help Falling in Love got the Elvis Presley treatment in the early 60s, and the result has been pure magic.
Wise men say only fools rush in.
His sultry vocals keep perfect time with the unraveling of tenderness in the song. Notes that feel soft and doting transform into compelling beats of fervor by the end.
Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be.
We dare you to hear Elvis propose, "Take my hand and my whole life," and not crumble at the knees. After Elvis's original recording, a session expert remarked that the superstar seemed already aware that he'd created a classic. Maybe, like the blues, this aria needed not to be written, but only discovered.
For I can't help falling in love with
Number 3, 1,000 Years, Christina Perri. 2011 not only made human vampire love acceptable, but it also ushered in some of the greatest wedding songs in the modern era.
All of my doubt suddenly goes away somehow. One step closer.
On the heels of Bruno's Marry You came Christina Perri's Psalm for a Romantic Destiny that has no beginning and no end. You don't need to be a twihard to appreciate the universal celebration of finally finding your soulmate and miraculously making them yours.
I have died every day waiting for you. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years.
The sonnet-like tempo syncs up perfectly with both the footsteps down the aisle and the beating hearts incited as they watch. Perry sounds like she was born to sing this song, which could be why even more couples are seemingly choosing 1,000 years for their weddings than people who flock to the movie it was written for.
Time has brought your heart to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more.
Number 2, At Last, Etta James. We're nearing the end of our countdown and the video comments have spoken. There seems to be no shortage of love for Etta James's definitive R&B recording. With its title appearing frequently on wedding music suggest pages, the indelible number checks almost all of the boxes of what the other songs on our list have to offer.
At last, my love has come along.
It's masterfully sung, intuitively emotional, and rousing in its ovation of two lost souls finding their place in the world together, at last. It's no wonder that so many great artists have produced their own renditions.
I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I can call my own.
Still, At Last seems eternally bound to the voice of Etta James. We predict centuries of weddings to come will carry on the sound of her soulful ode to love.
You are mine at last.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Perfect, Ed Sheeran. Many would consider Thinking Out Loud to be the ideal wedding song.
Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart.
However, even Sheeran himself admitted to thinking another number 1 single was even more, well, perfect. We can't even write about this one without wiping tears from our eyes.
Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own.
Listening to Perfect is like watching the time capsule of two soulmates, as the throat-tightening lyrics equally fit both the moment they met and the moment they say I do. Though the story time travels over scenes of young love and the dream of a future family, it eventually pirouettes back to the present moment, two lovers dancing in each other's arms.
We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds.
We're willing to bet that many newlyweds will remember the greatest night of their lives with Perfect playing in the background.
I don't deserve this. You look perfect tonight.
Which of these tunes do you think is the best suited for a wedding? Let us know in the comments below.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.